Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is me, Master back with another video. Before I get started, I need y'all to help a brother out by hitting that like, comment, subscribe, and share if you like the content. Today, I'm going to be doing a video specifically upgrade my garage system again for my mids and highs. Now, I've been debating on how I should do it and whatnot, but I'll give you an idea here. See, here we have these nice DS18 speakers I have come across, and throughout time I've accumulated. So all of these speakers are 8 ohm speakers along with my scarf tweeters, and I'm going to put them in one of my boxes that I have here, the 4 6.5 and 2 8 box that I have. This little mini amp here gonna be for my tweeters, and I'm thinking about running all of my speakers in parallel to a single amp. Only thing I don't like about that idea is it's only going to be on one channel, and the audio I listen to, a lot of my quality comes from both channels, so you gotta understand what I mean. So what I mean by the audio comes from both channels, if you sit there and listen to songs like The Ghetto from Too Short and stuff like that, well, you'll hear audio coming out one channel, you hear the saxophone out the other channel. So it'd be stuff coming out the left and the right speaker. Whenever you run your speakers in parallel together for a single channel, everything is either going to be only on the left or only on the right, which I didn't want to do it that way. So I'm going to figure out a way to balance that out, but I might just do it that way in this particular case for tonight, and try to get this SSL amp hooked up on the wall somewhere. I'll have to find me a spot. You can see 2 of these 6x9s are blown, these 2 specifically, so I only been listening to these and these 2 little 6.5s that's ran directly off the radio. So audio ain't that good in here right now, so I definitely need to upgrade it. So that's what I'm about to work on doing. I was also thinking about running the speaker box, as far as I was going to do these 3 run in parallel for the left channel, and these 3 run in parallel for the right channel. And I was also going to separate the tweeters, one right and one left. That'd take much more time, and I had to find pretty much kind of matching amps to do so. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. It won't get that complicated tonight, but at least for now, I'm going to simply wire everything up in parallel and give y'all a demonstration on how it sounds. Y'all obviously may not get the sound quality from the video, but it's a nice shot. I also moved my microphone location. As you can see, it's not in the front no more because it clips so easily whenever I raise my voice. It's back here, so I'm hoping that it gets my voice well, and we'll see how the quality works at this point. So let's find a location where I can start getting these speakers wired up, and we can get started. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the wiring process. Hopefully y'all can see well. It's not the best of angles here, you know, it's just trying to get the best light, the best angles and stuff like that. See this camera here, so and whatnot. So and my microphone on my back neck. So let's go ahead and start working on the wiring process. Like I said, I'm going to wire everything, and I'm going to go ahead and do it in parallel. Parallel is pretty simple. Positive, negative, from every speaker, all straight to the amp. And I'm going to just connect all the speakers inside of the box parallel. So it's not going to be series, because series will wire them all the way up and make the ohm low high. Me wiring 6 single 8 ohm speakers in parallel will break down the impedance to 1.33, and that's like a perfect ohm load for an amplifier. At least the one I'm particularly using here, which is this SSL Evolution 1500 watt. I still don't think it's powerful enough to push the speakers to their max, but it's going to give it way more power than my Orion Z-Treat amplifier. So let's go ahead and start getting on the wiring. I'll start off here with our nice DS18-8. These are DS18 Pro X speakers, 8 ohm, 550 watt max. I don't know how many RMS they are. I'm going to look them up on the website. I'm going to assume that they're 275 RMS, but I could be lying. So the simple way we're going to run everything in parallel. I got this particular kit off Temu, but Temu played me. They kept like $30 worth of my merchandise, and there was no way I can file a loss claim for it. So I went ahead and deleted my account because I don't do that. It's like, look, it was only $30, but at the end of the day, if y'all played me once, y'all do it again. Y'all just saw me hit my head. Yes, y'all did. So, and this is a common occurrence in my garage, by the way. Yes, I always hit my head in here. So for those of you who say y'all want to be tall, there are cons to being tall. It ain't all pros, sir. Okay. Righty. So, and of course, I'm using color coordinated wiring and stuff like that. So, I'm gonna do the best I can to show you exactly. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, wiring. I could have sworn I deleted everything off this phone. Try to show you how the wiring process as best as I can here. So you see we got our negative and our positive. Of course, my negative is going to be the one with the red strip on it, and our positive is going to be the one with the writing on it, if y'all can see. So we're going to take our positive here. I don't have my crimp tool, so we're going to get a little bit of street here. I'm going to use our vice grips to do my tightening. So, look, I'm not doing this at a shop, okay? It's simply at home. This is DIY, do it yourself. I got a quite good feedback from my video from yesterday. The showing of the radios, bypassing the parking brake wire. So, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Now, if you can tell here, I'm using a double-tipped speaker terminal. This side goes to the speaker terminal, and I'm going to split off a positive from this on that goes to our next speaker. That's how I'm running this in parallel with all 6 speakers. I'm using 5 of these double-tipped inputs, and it's going to be able to split off my negative and positive off each of them that goes to the next speaker. Just so you got the idea on exactly how I'm doing this. Hopefully I got enough of them. Actually, I got a second kit, so I know I got enough of them. So we're going to go ahead and down here. Ready. So now y'all see how it looks. So my speaker terminals here. That's our plus and that's our minus. So turn it this way. Wiggle her on there. Our positive connected. Our negative on here. Yeah, these things can be kind of a pain in the tailbone. When they get too tight trying to get on there, you might have to take your wire cutters and loosen the connection a little bit. You don't want it loose too much to where it can slip off easy, but you don't want it too tight where you have been trying to slip on. So let's go ahead and there we go. So you can see negative and positive is on. They point in different directions, so let's bend that down a little bit. And they both tight. So that leaves these sticking out so I can run my wire onto the next speaker. So I'm going to go ahead and see what picture, I got a picture what side I plan on taking out. It's not going to be that long. I'm going to go ahead and just clip it here because I'm trying to figure out just how much length I'm going to need when it's ran outside of the box. So, and of course from each speaker it's not going to be that long at all. Give myself a little bit of space. Of clip it here. Hopefully that should be enough, probably more than enough. And just show y'all exactly how I'm doing it here. Hopefully y'all get a better idea real soon when I show you. Let's see if I can give myself a little bit more light. Y'all see it's a little bit dark. Okay, that's a little better, definitely. Yeah, I'm looking pudgy, I swear. I gotta work on losing some more weight. I done gained a few pounds back, so I definitely need to get back to walking and start working on taking some more weight off. Feel better that way. Okay. Now, for those of you who probably still don't have the idea exactly on what I'm about to do, I'm about to show you now. Where this is our negative terminal, blue tip. This is magnetized, obviously. Got our crimp on here. My vice grip's on here because it sure ain't no crimper. But it works like one. So, and this is for small wire. Definitely don't do nothing like this when it comes to your subwoofer wires, you know, as far as your 4 gauge, 0 gauge, and all that. Oh, mixing up colors. There's my red. Okay. Got our red, our positive. Now you see that's our negative and our positive. Now our second side. Second side is going to use the double ones again. That's why I said I'll give you a clear idea real soon on exactly how it's going to go, and then you should understand, because it makes it very simple on wiring the speakers together. You can use this same idea if you're wiring in series as well, but I'm simply wiring in parallel, which is just negative and positive all the way through. You're not going to cross any positive or negatives with each other. So go ahead and get our negative. So now take this speaker here. See our negative and our positive. That's our negative and positive. So we're going to go here, our positive. And see, now you got to be real careful with how flimsy these are. They are very flimsy. Like I said, they came off Timo. So if it's too tight to go in, just use your wire cutters or something to open them up a little bit. Do both sides just in case, because you don't want to get them pretty much clipped on and then break them. Then you gotta get another one. See, that slipped on there. Let's try to slip this on here. Yep, that one slipped on, but that one's actually too easy. So let's slip it on and then tighten it up. So do it a little bit tight. Oops. Oh, I didn't want to smash it, but it's attached now, so it ain't going nowhere. So I'm going to go ahead and slip this back on the speaker. Flip this back on the speaker. Okay. So that's negative and positive twice, right? Turn it around. See, I haven't drilled anything yet because this is going to be the hole that comes out the box. So I'm going to slip it in there, and our speaker that's coming off is going to go to our second speaker here. So give me my 6.5. can see we got the 6.5. This is 500 watt max, 8 ohms. So, and this speaker here goes to our negative and our positive. So, all right. Oh, I got to slip. Yeah, okay, it's on. Nope, gotta open it. Alrighty, so that's how it's hooked up. So as a matter of fact, let's take it out and show you, so you know exactly what you're looking at. I want to be able to try to explain it to y'all in a, or as Anton Daniels, a C student's perspective, but I'm actually a D student. So let's go ahead and get you a close up here. Okay. Now this is what I'm talking about here. The original wire, this is going to be ran out the box here. You got your first connection, positive and negative, with the jumper split on top that runs to your second one. It also has the jumper split on top, and then I'm going to run positive and negative onto the third speaker, onto the fourth speaker, onto the fifth speaker, all the way to the sixth speaker. So that's what I mean if you didn't get it. So hopefully you get it now. That's wiring in parallel, the way I'm doing it. It's not series, it's simply just connecting positive and negative conveniently without having to tape no wires together. So now that you understand that, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a lot of fast forwarding, because I'm not going to show me slowly hooking up every speaker and give y'all a 35-40 minute video that don't need to be that long. So as you can see, that. So now y'all got it. Just showing y'all got it though. So that's pretty much the gist of it on how I'm running the speakers in parallel. So now that you got it, I'm gonna go ahead and pretty much fast forward for the rest of the speakers. You can see they're in there, and I got my third wire here that I'm going to go ahead and keep paralleling all the way to the end. Okay, got speaker number 1, 2, and 3. Just come along. Here we have speaker number 4. Realize I'm going in the right direction with this. One thing, try to make sure you don't lose these tabs. So speaker number 4 is down. She's coming together. Righty, here we go with speaker number 5. As you can see, both tips on this don't need the double jumpers anymore because I'm going to the 6th speaker. So I won't need another one of the splitters anymore. So just so you know. That's one. Speaker number 5. Don't worry, I'm gonna go through and do the tweeters as well. I'll probably just show you how to finish product. So I'm gonna work on speaker 6. Now I'm down to my 6th speaker. So as you can tell, there is no jumper wire on the end because I don't need it anymore because I'm on the final speaker. So we're gonna go ahead and get her hooked up. I haven't screwed nothing in yet. Golly, that's a tight squeeze. Go ahead and open this a little bit. Boy, tight squeeze. At least I know they shouldn't be coming loose inside the box ever. Slip her in there. Let's give y'all a view of the box being almost complete. So the box is like 85% complete. I didn't screw anything in yet. Got my whole drill here, got that wire out. That's all 6 of these wired in parallel. And that's my exit wire. I got to run the 2 tweeters, which is why I haven't screwed anything in yet, because I'm going to separate my tweeter channels, because I'll probably end up separating these another day and have 3 on the left channel, or 3 on the right channel, and 3 on the left channel, because it will only seem right so I can hear left and right audio. So let's go ahead and get started on the tweeters. So this is how I'm connecting my tweeter. You can see, put these tips on, negative and positive. And this is going to be for the wire going outside the box. And I'm going to separate my negative and my my right side and my left side tweeter. I'm going to separate. So, oh boy. And since these are bare, I'm going to end up putting some tape on them just so we know nothing inside the box is going to touch. So, as you can see, that's a convenient way to do it. A little bit of 3M electrical tape. Now mind you, I got a ton of heat shrink, but I don't feel like using no heat shrink. So nothing complicated. Just flap over this. Boom. Oops, not big enough. A little flap over this. So as you can see, that's our positive and our negative off the tweeter. So we're gonna go ahead and stick it in the box. And then we're gonna carefully put our tweeter in the box and make sure we don't break it, because these scar tweeters are very sensitive. Alrighty, there we go. So, tweeter number 1 in the box. Go ahead and get you a few. Let's go ahead and get our second tweeter wired up. Now, the one thing I forgot to do was after I wired all these speakers in parallel was to test their final impedance. So, did I kill the batteries? No, we cut off on its own. Thank goodness, because I sure forgot to cut it off. Alrighty, so we're going to wire test the ohms here on that. I need to get stuff off the speakers so I can possibly have an accurate measurement. So, go ahead and like I said, it's supposed to be at 1.33. So let's just see if I'm decent at what I do. Hopefully I am. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I suck. Ready. So this is what we're getting. It's kind of low, honestly. It's very low. And they're definitely all hooked up in parallel. So, yeah, I didn't expect it to be this low. It's like half an ohm. Yeah, it's bouncing around a half, 0.6 and 0.7 mark, but that's still. And that's me pushing this. I just pushed the speaker. So it's definitely hooked up. So, yeah, but I don't know. We'll see if our SSL amp survives it, because I'm hooking it up, so whatever. It is what it is, right? I don't know why it's reading so low. My opinion. I mean, honestly, but it is what it is. I'm about to go ahead and finish getting this tweeter wired up and work on getting everything hooked up, and then we shall take it from there. So, let's keep it moving. All 6 are wired, but we're still not done yet. So, got my tweeter wires, left tweeter and right tweeter, and all our speakers. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything screwed in. Yeah, I know they're a little dirty, but hey, it is what it is. Alrighty, I got them screwed in finally. All I can say is very, very cheap wood and horrific cutting for the on this box, on these boxes. Terrible cutting, very cheap wood. As you can see, it's just, yeah, I'm a little irritated. I'm going to keep my personal thoughts off of camera. So, but that's how we looking. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on getting her fired up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it got real late out here and whatnot, and I gotta hurry up and get this video to y'all. So I did a temporary hookup, as you can see. So as you can see, this is how the amps look. Like I said, everything is temporary because I just wanted to show you how it sounds. So that's why these wires is ran like that. But as you can see, everything is hooked up in the box, nice and neat, and it's playing. So let's hit play. that sound so far. Not bad at all. Put on another song real quick. Tweeter's kind of loud. So yeah, it's pretty loud, and it's after 9 here, so I ain't gonna play it too long. But that's pretty much how it sounds. Not bad for upgrade. I gotta find a spot for it and everything, and a spot for my amplifiers here. So I'm gonna be probably looking for that in the next day or so. I'm gonna work on finding me a spot. So as you can see, I got it all wired up for you. I got it hooked to our SSL amp. Like last time it was reading, it's reading at half an ohm or a little bit above that, but amp ain't pop, nothing is going wrong. So she hooked up, she sounded nice. Need some tuning and everything, but that's going to be it for today's video. And if you like, definitely hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share if you like the content. I'm open to suggestions as well. And as always, this is me, Master 5. I hope you enjoyed the video, and y'all all have a great day. Peace.